Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Arjun Chaudhary. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Friday, the 19th of December. Pakistan government to appeal against Lakhvi's bail after protests in India. Anti-Taliban operation intensifies in Pakistan after Peshawar school attack. And Aamir Khan turns PK to rule Bollywood's festive season. And now for all the details. Islamabad has said it would appeal against the Pakistani court's decision of granting bail to Zakir-ur-Rahman Lakhvi, the man accused of plotting the 2008 Mumbai attacks. India had strongly rejected the court's move that came on Thursday. A report.
Zakir-ur-Rahman Lakhvi, the commander of banned militant group Lashkar-e-Taiba, is one of 7 accused facing trial over the 2008 terror attacks in India's commercial capital, Mumbai. The attacks left 166 people dead, including some foreign nationals. Lakhvi was granted bail by an anti-terrorism court in Pakistan on Thursday, and the decision has provoked angry reactions from the Indian authorities. The Pakistan government has said it would appeal the court's decision. But India's foreign ministry says they are not hopeful of progress in this case.
Despite repeated assurances that have been received, we have seen both the prosecution of the 7 accused in the anti-terror court in Islamabad, as also the investigation by the authorities into the larger conspiracy surrounding the Mumbai attack case proceeding at a glacial pace.
Although bail has been granted, the Pakistan government has reportedly kept Lakhvi in custody under the Maintenance of Public Order Ordinance. That's a special legal provision that allows the authorities to keep suspects in detention on grounds of public safety. Lakhvi's bail order comes 2 days after Pakistan's Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif pledged a severe crackdown on militant groups in the aftermath of the Peshawar attack. But some Indian politicians have questioned Islamabad's resolve to fight terror.
पाकिस्तान का तंत्र आतंकवाद से लड़ने के लिए बिल्कुल तैयार नहीं है और आतंकवाद को ये प्रोत्साहन देते हैं। तो अगर लखवी को दोबारा गिरफ्तार किया गया है तो पाकिस्तान की सरकार को ये सुनिश्चित करना चाहिए कि लखवी जेल में रहें, उनके खिलाफ जो अदालती कार्रवाई है, जो ट्रायल है, उसको एक बहुत ही तीव्र तरीके से चलाया जाए।
The Peshawar attack had invoked a sense of solidarity for Pakistan in India, but this recent bail order to Lakhvi has once again disrupted India's efforts to extend an olive branch to its neighbours, and any further developments in this case will be closely watched here. Avneet Arora for South Asia Newsline in New Delhi.
New Delhi and Dhaka are set to finalize the recently agreed Indo-Bangladesh land boundary agreement meant to resolve the long-standing border issue. This comes as Bangladesh President Abdul Hamid began a 6-day visit to India.
Bangladesh President Abdul Hamid met his Indian counterpart Pranab Mukherjee in capital New Delhi on Friday. President Hamid also held one-on-one meetings with Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Foreign Minister Sushma Swaraj earlier in the day. Both the countries discussed matters of bilateral and regional importance in a bid to strengthen ties between the two neighbours. President Hamid, who arrived in India on Thursday, also visited Rajghat and paid floral tributes to Mahatma Gandhi. The first India tour of the Bangladesh president comes in the backdrop of both countries agreeing upon swapping land to solve the 4 decades-long boundary issue. Prime Minister Modi, during a recent visit to India's northeastern Assam, had announced willingness to take forward the proposal made by the previous government. The deal will facilitate the exchange of 111 enclaves to India, while Bangladesh will receive 51.
Amid continued gloom, Pakistan is trying to come to terms with the loss of 142 people in the Peshawar massacre on Tuesday. Many felt that time has come for the country to stand united against the Taliban.
Peshawar might be limping back to normalcy 3 days after terror struck its army public school, but education institutions in the city will remain shut till next month over fears of more attacks. Many felt barbaric strike will continue and the horror of it will remain in the minds of people for a long time.
मैं खुद एक स्कूल की टीचर हूँ, मैं खुद स्कूल में भी पढ़ा रही हूँ। जब मैं उस स्कूल से अपने निकली हूँ तो बस बच्चों में जो खौफ व राज था वो बहुत ज़्यादा था। और जब हम अपने कल भी गलियों में जब गुजर रहे थे तो हर एक गली में कहीं ना कहीं शामियाना था, जिसको देख के बहुत ज़्यादा हमें अफसोस था।
Civil society across Pakistan continues to organize funeral prayers and memorial services for the victims. Hundreds also gathered in Karachi to offer condolences and to condemn the brutal attack. In Islamabad, a peaceful candlelight vigil outside the Red Mosque turned into a protest after Chief Cleric Abdulaziz Ghazi refused to condemn the attacks. The controversial mosque and its adjoining seminary have for long known to be sympathizers of the Pakistan Taliban. Hundreds who had gathered outside the mosque later began chanting slogans against Ghazi and the Taliban. Protesters said the Taliban and its supporters should be exposed.
Make the faces of these bloody peoples public, declare them as killers, make them afraid of their own bloody shadow, that the entire street should know that you are a killer of our children. Stop putting them in hiding and stop protecting these people.
The special anti-terrorism team carrying out the probe into Tuesday's incident conducted raids across Peshawar searching for suspects. According to reports, several people with alleged ties to the Pakistan Taliban have been nabbed so far.
Pakistan Army claims to have killed another 67 suspected militants in aerial attacks in Pakistan's Khyber agency on Friday. The fresh strikes, a part of Pakistan's massive anti-Taliban crackdown, took place a day after 17 insurgents, including a top Uzbek commander, were killed in the northwestern region. The army has intensified attacks against insurgents after the country witnessed one of the biggest Taliban-led massacres in recent times in a Peshawar school on Tuesday. According to army reports, the operation Zarb-e-Azb, which began in June, has so far left more than 1,500 terrorists dead in Pakistan's lawless tribal areas. Christmas cheer has already taken over most of the country. As markets are buzz with shoppers, cities are already glowing in the festive mood. Take a look at how southern India is preparing for the big festival.
Festive spirit in India's southern Tamil Nadu is touching its crescendo. People of Coimbatore are already reveling in celebratory mode with a 15-day Christmas cake show. Bakers from across the state are busy experimenting with their culinary skills with cakes and designs related to Christmas. Amid joy and excitement, scores of people are continuing to flock the ongoing event, which will continue till New Year.
We are surprised to see a lot of collections here, and every cake is unique, and they beautifully designed it. We are even excited to see such themes here.
In neighbouring Andhra Pradesh too, festivities took over days before. People marked the Christmas preparations with the famous cake mixing ceremony. According to ritual, around 330 pounds of dry fruits were mixed with cinnamons, nutmeg and liquor before storing it until the festive season. The centuries-old cake mixing ceremony is a ritual followed all over the world and regarded as harbinger of good times. Geared up with aprons, caps and gloves, the participants included a lot of foreigners, guests and the staff of the hotel which hosted the ceremony.
This is so cool. It's such a lovely way of mixing a gesture for the city and also making the start of Christmas feel so warm and welcome.
An exuberant wave of festive cheer has also gripped the state of Kerala as residents are preparing with high spirit. Markets in Kochi are witnessing a huge rush of shoppers who wish to crack the best deals for decorative items and Christmas merchandise.
Celebration ആണ് അതിനുവേണ്ടി വന്നിരിക്കുന്നതാണ് ഞങ്ങൾ സാധനങ്ങളൊക്കെ വാങ്ങാൻ ക്രിസ്മസ് ട്രീയും അങ്ങനെയുള്ള അലങ്കാര വസ്തുക്കളൊക്കെ വാങ്ങാൻ വന്നിരിക്കുന്നതാണ്. ഇതെല്ലാം പർച്ചേസിംഗ് അങ്ങനെ നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു. ഞാനും ഫാമിലിയൊക്കെ ആയിട്ടാണ് വന്നിരിക്കുന്നത്.
Marked by carols, cakes, candles, glittering Christmas trees and exchange of gifts, Christmas is celebrated across the world on December 25th.
The United Nations has sent an expert team to Bangladesh to help in cleaning up the oil spill from a sunken tanker, which threatens the ecology of the Sundarbans. The region is home to several endangered species.
A United Nations disaster assessment and coordination team is in Bangladesh to help the country stop the spread of leaked oil and water in the Sundarbans region. The mangrove forest area in Sundarbans was affected by a huge spill last week. The leak was caused by a collision between an oil tanker and a cargo ship, and the oil has now spread across 135 square miles. Bangladesh officials and the oil company have deployed locals to collect nearly 350,000 litres manually, but so far have made little progress. Deaths of several animals have also been reported following the spill. The Sundarbans Delta contains the world's largest unbroken mangrove forest, stretching across both India and Bangladesh. The UNESCO World Heritage Site is home to the threatened dolphin species, the Ganges dolphin and the Irrawaddy dolphin, as well as the Royal Bengal tiger.
He is known to bring in the festive season with a bang. The super hit machine of Bollywood returns to give to cinefans a special gift much before the arrival of Santa. Take a look at what's his Christmas present this time.
अरे पहचाने नहीं का हमका हैं हम पीके हूँ पीके.
He is used to closing the year with his festive releases. Bollywood superstar Aamir Khan, who loves to break the stereotypes with his blockbusters, does it yet again with PK. The latest film, which opened this weekend, has already created much buzz for its unique look. Khan preferred to watch the film with close friends at a special screening in entertainment capital Mumbai. Leading lady Anushka Sharma, Khan's director wife Kiran Rao, politician Raj Thackeray and filmmakers Sajid Nadiawala and Ayan Mukherjee all came to celebrate the film. Cricketing legend and Khan's good friend Sachin Tendulkar took out time to catch the film too. He said PK was Khan's best work so far.
What I really enjoyed was his performance in the film, and his role in the film is completely different. It is completely out of the box film with a very strong message. It's a must-watch film, and without any doubt his best performance.
Khan, who plays a Bhojpuri-speaking character, savoured the traditional street food of eastern Bihar during a promotional in provincial capital Patna. He also took to Pink City, Jaipur with the team. The actor said his hopes were running high from the film.
मैं इतना बता सकता हूँ बहुत ही निराला किरदार है. उसका नाम पीके है और पीके उसका नाम ऐसे पड़ता है कि जहाँ जाता है उल्टपटांग चीजें करता है, अजीब चीजें करता है, तो लोग सोचते हैं कि यार ये शराब पी के आया है.
Maverick filmmaker Rajkumar Hirani, who is teaming up with Khan after their 2009 super hit Three Idiots, said PK carries a social message at large.
ये सोच के नहीं बनाई कि हम कोई डॉक्यूमेंट्री फिल्म बना रहे हैं, हम उसमें बात करना चाहते हैं. हर बात को हमने एंटरटेनिंग ढंग से कहने की कोशिश की है, मगर जो दिल से लगा है कि यार ये बात कहनी चाहिए कि एक्सेंस के पीछे भागिए.
PK closes the year as the last film in the list of most awaited releases this year. It is a story about a man known by his initials PK, whose questions and curiosity takes him on a journey of love, laughter and letting go as he challenges people's long-held notions in the society. The film also stars actors Boman Irani, Sanjay Dutt, Sushant Singh Rajput and Saurabh Shukla.
लोगों ने ना उसको समझा ना उसके तरीके. जितना अजीब था वो उतना ही.
Well, that's the way it was in South Asia this evening. Before we conclude the top stories once again. Pakistan government to appeal against Lakhvi's bail after protests in India. Anti-Taliban operation intensifies in Pakistan after Peshawar school attack. And Aamir Khan turns PK to rule Bollywood's festive season. Now viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook.com/SAsiaNewsline and follow us on Twitter @SAsiaNewsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time next week. Have a great weekend and good night.